an object of fascination for all. But is the moon's surface dry and barren like it's seen in most of the textbooks and the photos? Well, an 8-year-old has taken up an initiative to investigate the actual surface of the moon, and it's marvelous. Introducing y'all to a young mind, Arav. And Arav, welcome to our second episode, The Lunar Landscape Investigator. Before we begin, here's a little bio of Arav. Arav is 8 years old and from Penang Island, Malaysia. He is in his primary year 2 at Sri Tenby School. His goal is to be a pilot, a space scientist, and he also has a dream. One day, he would like to travel to a nearby planet and a lunar surface with his family. Well, welcome to the Young Minds episode again, Arav.
Thank you.
So now proceeding to the questions for Arav. It's going to be interesting. Sneha?
Yeah, are you ready, Arav, to answer our questions?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. So the very first question I ask you is that when was the first time you looked at the moon with a telescope and how did you feel?
About 4 years ago, my mom inspired me to look at the moon. And later, Uncle James, our neighbor, gave me a small telescope which got me interested in stargazing. I began to love to see the sun and the moon with mom and dad because all my school books were showing an empty plain sun and moon surface. That's how I became so interested to explore the real surface of the moon. My dad got me more advanced smartphones and iPads combined with high lights and telescope, and I managed to go nearer to the surface of the moon.
Okay, that's really interesting. And can you share us a few images you have captured of the lunar surface?
Sure, you can look at many of our photos which I had captured. The videos which I had captured are even more amazing. My dad and I always capture them together. Team effort. Overall, we have captured 4,000 hours of video footage and photography of the lunar surface.
Yeah, sure.
See?
Amazing.
Okay, that's really, really interesting.
There's a structure here. See?
Okay. So what exactly all those things define?
It looks very interesting.
Yes, sure do.
Yeah.
So, Arav, can you share the details of the equipment that you use for capturing such wonderful images?
I use iPhone and iPad 11 Pro and Maxutov covered with gold foil with UV infrared. This is something that they never teach us in school. I had learned about this from my dad who loves photography. My dad is a creative designer who uses UV infrared lights, making invisible become visible in creative art design. I learned a lot from him.
Okay. Arav, you have accomplished quite a lot at such a young age. Could you illuminate us on your set of achievements?
For our land's innovation, exploration of the lunar surface, we have won the Gold Award at CINEX 2020 Malaysia. We have won an International Special Award in Canada, a Gold Award and a Space Award for Science Innovation and in Advanced Skills in Canada. I have also participated in the Moon Camp program organized by European Space Agency and Airbus Foundation. NASA Space App Challenge participation was my favorite as I got to combine my skills with adults.
Okay. So do space agencies respond to your data that you have provided to them?
Yes, they do respond. Space agencies respond to the data which I share with them. Indian Space Research Office has advised me on equipment, optics, and experts to look at our data. I also use NASA dataset to improve my skills. NASA encouraged me in my lunar surface exploration. However, NASA does not support research in overseas. International Astronomy Union Paris and Tokyo does not endorse observations made by individuals or kids like me. European space agencies do not respond to individual kids like me. In Malaysia, the Science Ministry has endorsed one of my gold awards. On 3rd June, on 3rd June 2020, they said the Malaysian Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation congratulates you on the results of the study and having received the gold award at Science Innovation Exhibition CINEX 2020. This ministry strongly supports your efforts in making publication and announcement to strengthen the findings of study.
Okay.
Uh, yeah.
So, how does taking part in programs hosted by private organizations help you better understand the concepts that you learn in school or anything else?
Participation in private organizations and science innovation showed me that it's not the space agencies that always help. Sometimes we have to go to the private space organizations for help to further our goals. Women play a major role to help kids like me move forward. It was 98% of women who helped highlight my talent in the media. 98% who were men who were from private and government organizations rejected kids like me. Media is always negative towards kids in Asia in this field. They never take the time to highlight our skills. In Malaysia, I was the only allowed to appear in Tamil news.
Okay, that is sad to know to some extent. So, have you ever received assistance from any global or national organizations?
Many national organizations follow government policy which have many restrictions such as national security and official secret acts. They cannot fully help kids like me. Space agencies, NASA and European Space Agency have given certification for events which I have participated. It stopped there. However, it's the Ministry of Tourism Malaysia and National Library of Malaysia which have shown support by hosting our space at Lunar Exploration Photography, soon to be held in July-September 2021 this year. Private companies bring in financial help to further our goals for the space exploration photography exhibition when the space agencies do not help.
Okay. So, do you think involving yourself in such activities will benefit our generation and the ones to come in the future?
This is a good struggle and we need to learn the truth. We can't rely completely on school books for this kind of information. If we are going to space, we need to learn about the true surface of these planets and moons. I also love to build rockets from scratch. I make them from used materials, fiberglass, paperboards, and plastic. I hope to launch this rocket one day. Many of the large rocket engines and igniters are banned from international shipping, so kids are always unable to get high technology rocket materials in Asia. I can also improve my science skill in the future, maybe become a medical doctor involved in space activities. Even though kids are banned from many space activities, we have to find a way to progress.
Okay, that's nice. So, what is the source of your everlasting passion in lunar photography?
My passion is explaining my skill sets to other kids my age about what we learned in school books about the moon and compare it with what we can see directly out there in the universe. We get to see many different things every day when we are looking at the moon. It's a new thrill almost every day. I have also searched for the moons of Jupiter and Saturn visible in our lens and photography. I've also searched the surroundings of planet Mars and planet Saturn, whereas the book shows everything is empty and plain. Space agencies and global media have reduced children like me to coloring and drawing spaceships, and planets. My passion is to show true photography. It's completely different out there in the universe.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Okay, so Arav, do you think there are alien colonies out there in space?
Based on my discoveries on the lunar surface landscape and movements, I believe somebody else is out there. The mental health of children my age is very important, and the negative impact in school books is affecting every child. The books are all displaying a blank solar system and the barren desert moon surface to children globally. It has created a false memory over time for all kids. It's time I show them the real lunar surface.
Okay. So, given a chance to create an alien of your own, how would you design it?
I feel like it would be black, it
Okay.
would be black color,
Mm-hmm.
and there would be long antennas.
How long? This much or this much?
This much.
Okay. Uh-huh. Then,
Then
how tall
it,
is he or she or it?
it will look like a human.
You think you want to show us something else, something hidden there, something special.
Because there's a lot of treasure hidden in your room. We can sense that from your.
Yes, you see, there is a pipe coming here, one pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here, there is a structure over here.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Okay.
landscape. And here, does this look like the structure that was hit by an asteroid?
Oh. Hmm.
Okay.
Good observations. This young mind was Arav, a young mind brimmed with curiosity and urge to explore. There are many such inquisitive, zealous minds out there. Keep an eye out on this space to meet many more such young minds. Until then, aspire the universe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.